Good Monday morning, everybody. I'm so sorry that my video did not go up last night as promised, but I videoed. As you can see, I made lots, and I did the video, and it was taking forever to go up. For some reason, on Sundays, if I try to upload a video, it could take up to 3 hours. I don't know why. It was a 36-minute video, so I don't know. So I hope you're all having a great day. I hope you're in the Christmas spirit. I am. I started printing Angela's kit. This is AngelaKerrDesigns, and this is called The Spirit of Christmas. And what I'm making is some gift bags with tissue paper that matches, or, is complimentary. And I'll show you how to do that. But this is a little gift bag. It has a gusset, and it can also stand up because that's how I made it. And I put 2 little handles on it. I have a little heart here with a little brad that's a little button, silver button. It says peace, love, and happiness. On the back, I have, this is just an old Joann's gift card somebody gave me, and I just put it in there so you could see that you could add a gift card. And then you could add a little journal, which I will be making in the next video. And then you could add some tissue paper. And what a fabulous gift. And you could actually mail this. I mean, it's adorable. What a cute gift for someone, And also in here, I'll be making a little Christmas card, a little greeting card that I'll be making here. I haven't made it yet, so I don't know what's going to be the front, what's going to be the back, but I had these 2 images left over, so I thought I'd make a greeting card from it. And, type out, what I want to say with the person before I put it together. So that goes inside this pocket very nicely. I like it to stick out a little bit. Oops. There we go. And then I took one of her book pages. Isn't that adorable? And I put that on the front, obviously, glued it 3 sides pocket. And like I said, this is just one of the embellishments, the ephemera kit. And like I said, I made it so that it had a little gusset on the, I just tucked the corners over so that, you could get the gift card in and out easily. So that's the first one I made. And then I made this one. This one just has gussets, and I made it out of music paper. It says Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and I'm going to put some washi tape right down here. I wanted to see the back of it because that's what it said. And I know that I have in my box, my bundle box that I bought from Angela, to use for this Christmas. I'll be opening it and showing it all in the next video. And then I just put a little bit of lace, and I put some jingle bells. And then on this one, some not matching, but complimentary tissue paper. This is a background kit. These are all, this is all the ones I've showed you so far except the music papers from the background kit. And this one just has the gussets with a flat bottom. And this is from the background kit. This is just a piece of the ephemera. And then here I made a little cabochon. I just took a punch and punched, a piece of the, with this punch. Somebody had given me these cabochons a long time ago. I mean, as you can see, I don't make jewelry, but I have a lot of it, broken jewelry and what have you. And I thought, oh, that would be pretty. So I don't know if you can see it in the camera. And I have a little star that's right there holding it on. And this says spread kindness and love wherever you go. That's in the ephemera pack. And then I haven't put anything on the back yet, because I did it on video and I just didn't want to take up a lot of time. So, and then this one is a standalone. It's just got, a flat bottom, okay? I didn't put any gussets in this one. So, again, you could take your tissue paper and place it inside your bag, after you decorate it or what have you. And, you could do something like this. Take, one of the book pages or what have you. You could put that on the front. That's too big, but, you could decorate it any way you want. You could take one of the postcards down here, some lace at the top, some jingle bells. I mean, your gift card, on the back. And then some, candies or what have you inside, or a little journal. Whatever you wanted to do. So I thought what we would do is we would start by printing on the tissue paper because I want to get that, you know, point across. The bags are pretty easy. So it's the tissue paper, but I wanted to get that across. I know I've done this before in previous videos. So you can just forward ahead if you don't need to see this part. So what I do is I cut my tissue paper the size that I need it, and I do this all in one day. And then I keep it in one of my plastic, my little plastic bags, which I don't have one right here in front of me. Well, I do actually. It's one of these. These are my templates. You know, I just keep all my tissue paper in here, and it's over there by my printer. So anyway, and that way I'm all set, you know, anytime I want to print on tissue paper. And I do that with anything that I'm going to print on that's, you know, that needs this process. And I print on everything. There's very little I don't print on. I print on fabric, doilies. You know, you could go back some videos and see printing on doilies and what have you. So you want to make sure that your tissue paper, can you see I use this already? It's not as wide or as long as the paper, okay? And that's what you want because you don't want it overhanging in any area, all right? So then all you're going to do is take your glue stick, and I'm just going to get my glue mat here because I don't want to get any glue on my new mat that Angela had suggested that I get. Thank you, Angela. I did go to your Amazon favorites, and I did purchase it from your Amazon favorites. So thank you very much. I love it. I can see it very well and cut on it very well. So you just want to go across. Don't get any glue off of this. Just go across lightly. You don't need a lot of glue. Typically I'll use, you know, like my Elmer's or something that does not really stick real well. But, you know, it doesn't matter. Any glue stick works. So then I want to get it so that it goes right to the top, you know, or thereabouts. You know, you want a little bit like that. And just make sure that you press it across and there's no residue, which there isn't. Okay. And now all I'm going to do, I have an HP inkjet printer. It is an HP Envy Photo 7155. Now with my printer, I have a drawer, and that's where I put my paper. I want mine to print on this side because that's where my tissue paper is. So I'm going to put it in my drawer like this because it runs and prints this way. Okay, I know a lot of you have, you know, the Epsons or what have you, and, you know, it's the back. So I don't know how those print. But for mine, I just put it in my printer. It's a very inexpensive printer. I put it in my printer this way, and then it goes out this way. And I'll use this over and over and over and over until I'm done printing on my tissue paper. Okay? So now what I'm going to do is, one of my viewers, when I did this before, asked me to show how I put it in my drawer and how I actually print it. But I can't do that because my printer is over there and my camera is up there. So, and I have to do a lot of moving. I don't know how to edit. And I like to learn. I don't like to learn. Not at my age. I'm sure my grandsons could show me, but they're busy. So now what I'm going to do, I place that in. Now I'm going to pick a complementary to my bag, which I'm going to do this background page for my bag, for my first bag, okay? So I'm going to pick something that will go with that. Oh, that's hard. Let's see. I think I'll use, wow, there's lots of blue in there. There's a lot of green. I'll do a matching tissue paper. How's that? I think I'll do a matching tissue paper. I haven't done that yet. I mean, I've done, you know, complimentary, but I've not done, let's see. Oh wow, some of these pages are so pretty. Ooh, oh dear, there's so many great ones. Let's see. I think the, oh dear. This is hard. I should have chosen this prior too. You know what? I am going to use this one. So I'm going to choose my paper, my background paper. You could use any one of her kits for anything. It's just all so pretty. And I just love it all. Oh my gosh, I'm having such a hard time, guys. I'm so sorry. All right, I'm going to do this one. Okay, so I chose my page. And now I'm just going to hit print. And let that print, and I'll show you how I'm going to make the bag while it's printing. Okay, so all I'm going to do is take my paper, and I'm going to fold it so that it's kind of, you know, in the middle. And how I did this was, I have a template, actually. It's a Starbucks bag, and I just took it apart, and I used that for my template. Well, that's how I figured out how to do it. I did these last year, and then I had to stop Christmas because my daughter got injured, for those of you who are new. And for those of you who have been following me, I'll be giving you an update soon. We're all doing well, so it was a tough summer, but we're doing better. So now that's printed. Let me show you what I decided on. Is that not beautiful? And then you just peel it off carefully. And you want to peel it off right away so it doesn't stick. Okay? And then you have a beautiful piece of tissue paper. I did go a little bit further. For some reason, my tissue paper wasn't exactly... Oh, you know what? That's the white line. You know how there's a white line that you cut off? Because this is a PDF. So, but that doesn't bother me at all. I can either cut it off or just leave it alone. Isn't that gorgeous? Look, it's so pretty. And you could do so much with this. You could even make a bag with this. Look, I'll show you. You could make a really pretty bag with this. But I'm going to use it for the tissue paper inside the bag. But see, this could be a nice bag. It's so pretty. What's her name? Heather from Ruby and Pearl has been making a lot of these, as a lot of other crafters have been making them too, out of tissue paper and vellum and things like that. But isn't that so pretty? Oh my gosh, I just love it. Okay, so we'll put that aside. And see, I'll use this again. My glue will go here, my tissue paper will go here, and I'll run it through. So I won't throw that away. So let's glue this. And I always glue it on this side and then fold it over to this side so that I know it's gonna go right, if that makes sense. Where am I? Everybody talking 13 minutes. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue down, and this is plenty wide enough. And just make sure you get your edges so that you're not going to glue over it. And then you want to fold it over. Now you could keep it just like this, right? No gussets or anything. Fold this up and you'd have a really cute bag. You don't have to go any further than this, but I am. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to put some gussets in it. Just so that it has, you know, just so it looks sort of like my template here, my Starbucks bag. I save every bag. Angela's I hoard. I know I'm not supposed to, Angela, but I do. They're so pretty. So see how it has the gussets? So that's how I learned how to make it. And then it just folds like this and folds up like this, and you're done. So how did I do the gussets? I'll show you. I'm gonna take my ruler. Well, that's the small one. Will that work? Yeah, Oh, no. I'll get my larger one. Where's my larger one? Oh, dear. I have so much on my desk, guys. I'm so sorry. There it is. And I have my water, which, oh my goodness, I just realized the cover's not on it. Let me just take a real quick sip. And put the cover on. This is great water if anybody wants to know what I'm drinking. I drink this all day long. It's great. It's got great hydration. It's pH purified water. I love it. My doctor recommended it for me. So I like it a lot. I didn't notice any difference until about maybe a month after drinking it. Okay, back on track. Squirrel. All right, so I'm going to go 1/4 inch on each side. So, Angela, I love my mat. This is a self-healing mat. I've been cutting on it. I've been scoring on it. No scoreboard, no cutting tool, you know, no cutter. It's just great. And I can see it so well. So I'm just going to get my score tool here. This goes to one of my other scoreboards. You could use a bone folder or, you know, a butter knife, you know, the other side of a butter knife or whatever you have. Don't go out and buy anything. This goes to one of my old scoreboards that I don't use because every time I use it, it doesn't work. So you score it on that side, 1/4 inch. I'm going to flip it over, and then I'm going to do the same thing, 1/4 inch. Make sure it's on that line. Make sure I get 1/4 inch. There we go. Yep. And I'm using really, you know, I'm using heavyweight paper. This is a 30-pound HP photo mat. So then what I do, just because I want my, you know, I can see better. I can see my lines better if I fold it over and give it a bone fold, because like I said, this is a heavier weight paper. So sometimes it's harder to see the lines. So if you fold it over like that, you can't see it, but there is a line there and there's a line there. But for me, it's just easier if I just fold on the line and then, you know, fold on my score line and just press it down, all the way down. And then I know it's nice and even and I don't have to fiddle with it when I go to make my gusset. And then I just go up like this. Okay. Then I just open it back up like so. Oh no, I did get glue on there. Okay, hold on, hold on. Oh, don't rip. Try not to do that. Okay, so pull your flaps back out like this, okay? Make sure you don't get any glue on the inside. Let me just get that off. It's off. Okay, so then you want to take it like this. You want to push that middle line in. You want to take that top line, push that middle line in, like so, and take that top line and just fold it like so. And that gives you your gusset. So the middle is going in and you're folding the top over to meet that other line. And then do the same thing on the other side. Take it like this and fold that score line down. Okay, and that gives you your gusset. So we'll do the other side. So I'm taking it like this. I'm pushing this in like so. Maybe it's easier to do it this way. Push that in like that. Put those two pieces together. Keep pushing it. And so that, you know, your middle line is going inside, and your score line is meeting each other. And that will give you your gusset. Okay? I think these are adorable. So now, all we're going to do is, so we have our tissue paper, and we have our bag with the gusset. We're gonna just take it from the back. We're gonna fold it up about, I don't know, let's fold it up about 1/2 inch. That's about all you have to do. So just make sure this is even. So I'm just gonna fold it up, go across like this. Now I'm gonna open this back up, and this is the back, okay? So I wanna cut this bulk off, all right? Not off my front, where you've glued the back. And just get your scissors, and you wanna cut right here on the back, like that. And then across that fold line, right there. I'm sorry, my desk is so messy. I just have so many things on it. I'm crafting for a little while today, which is good. I'll be putting up another video, hopefully this afternoon. See how I went all the way across to the front and just snip that off. I'll go to the other side where that little gusset piece is, and I'll cut that off as well. Just to there, okay? And I'll pull that, and I will snip it there. Now, the next thing I'm gonna do is turn it over. I'm gonna take this corner, right there in the corner, and I'm gonna snip it. And then I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna take my scissors, match it to the corner, and snip it. And then all I'm going to do is put some glue along the bottom. You can use any glue. I mean, I'm using, this glue is permanent Scotch Create. That's my glue stick of choice. Typically I'll use, you know, either my tacky glue or what have you, but this works fine. So I'm just gonna go across here. I mean, I know everybody has glue sticks, right? And I'm just gonna fold this up, making sure everything sticks good. Fold it across. And now I have a darling little bag. Now, as you can see, and I'm not gonna do this now, but as you can see on this one, I've already put, you know, an image on. I put this on. I put this here for the gift card. And then I put some handles on, a little card here. You can do whatever you want, okay? Now I'm gonna take my tissue paper that I made, and I'm just gonna simply pinch it in the middle, like this, and fold it up like this, right? And then open up my bag. See, it's got the little gussets. Pretty, isn't it? And then I can put it right inside my bag. And then you can, you know, before you do that, you could decorate it with lace. Oh my gosh, I love that tissue paper. That's so pretty. Isn't it pretty? You can't buy that in the store. Like, you can't. But you can. I mean, of course. I'm sure you can. I don't get out to stores. So I have to do everything from home. Reason why I print on everything. I mean, I even print on fabric if I need a cover or something. Or if I want to print on fabric. But that's adorable. And now you can just decorate it with, you know, little pieces of ephemera, or, you know, Christmas greeting. You could put this up at the top after you put your lace, you know, or whatever whatever you want. Now, if you want to make handles, I'll show you how to do that, okay? All I do is I take my crocodile and I am going to take my top, both sides together, and I'm not going to go all the way to the edge because I don't want to go on that gusset. So I'm going to go a little bit past the gusset, and I'm just going to punch here, and I'm going to punch here, and of course I don't have any ribbon right beside me. But hold on 1 second. It'll only take me 1 minute to grab my ribbon. I'll just grab any ribbon. It doesn't matter. If I want to change it later, I can. So I have some ribbon. Hopefully I have something that matches. I do. I have some white in there, so I'll do white for now, just to show you. So pretty. So I take my ribbon and I'm gonna go, let's see, 1, so that's the front, that's 2, 3, and 4. And then I'll just snip it like that. And I think that might be too long. But then what I do is I just put it through this one here, and then through the back, like so. Then I take this one. I did cut it way too long. That's all right. We can use it in other projects. And this one, put it through this side. Here's one handle. Oops. And that's gonna be the other handle. And I like about that size. So I'm gonna snip it here. Should have used my fabric scissors. And then you can either tie it, or what I did was I put it together like this. And I just took a little bit of my Fabri-Tac, which is in this bottle, but it's Fabri-Tac. I'm gonna take a little bit of that. I'm gonna put it right here. I hope I've been in frame. I'm gonna put it right here. And I'm gonna push this here, like so, and just press that down so it's even. You can't see the glue. Even on the red one, I did the same thing and you can't see the glue. Just make sure it's even so that, you know, it's not sticking out anywhere. And press it down. Sometimes I'll use a clip, you know, just to hold it for a minute. But this dries pretty fast. And now, you have a cute little handle for your bag. It doesn't impede it from opening at all. See? And where's our tissue paper? Oh, here it is. And then perhaps we could take some, let's see, what do I have in here? Lots. You could take a jingle bell, maybe, or 2. I'll do 2. And then a bulb pin. I'm just giving you an idea. And I'd probably put lace and, you know, decorate it. And, you know, put a pocket for my gift tag. But then you just take your bulb pin and you put your little Christmas bells like this. And then you could put your Christmas bells through this little hole here, which won't impede your ribbons at all. Just an idea. I put mine on lace, but you could do that. And look, is that not adorable? I mean, oh my gosh. It's so pretty. I love it. Let me just get this down in here a little bit. I'm so fussy. Oh, you could put candies in there, and like I said, the gift card on the back, a little journal or writing pads. So much you could do with these. And they're just so cute, and you can make them from home. Let's make the other one, and we'll make it out of music paper, because I know a lot of you have music paper or book page. So let's do that, and we'll do the one that's standing, okay? And let me just put a little of these things aside. I hope all of that made sense and I didn't go too fast. Okay, so now I have enough gift bags for all of my pen pals this month. I just have to get the journal made, which I'll do in the next video. Now, I'm going to use the music paper for this one. And I have, the other one is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I happen to have a whole, like 170 pages of Christmas music. So this one's Gather Around the Christmas Tree, and I cut off the side that was, you know, I pulled it out of it. It's very vintage. This is the whole Holly and Ivy. So I think I'll do Gather Around the Christmas Tree. So all I'm gonna do is, again, this is for the bottom, for the freestanding bottom. So I'm going to just fold it like this. Making sure I have a good enough. It is vintage. Copyright 1936. Robbins Music Corporation, New York. So let's do this. Okay, so now I want to glue that, but I don't want to get any glue on my inside. So I am going to glue it like this, so I know I'm not going to get it on my inside. I glued it on the wrong side the last time. Here we go. And you could, if you wanted to, you could decorate this first, decoupage it with napkin first, or, you know, what have you. Just need my paper towel, just to make sure that there's no glue on my paper, which I can kind of see that there is, so I just want to get that off. And then if it doesn't all come off, you can take a eraser when it dries, and that will erase right off. But I'm going to be putting washi tape there anyway, so it doesn't really matter. As soon as I open my package, I bought a bundle from AngelaKerr, and I'll tell you all about that in the next video. So now what you want to do for your bottom, now this isn't going to have a gusset, this is just going to have, you know, sorry, this is just going to have the flat bottom, the one I haven't decorated yet. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to fold it up about an inch. So, only so that you can see it better, okay? Or you could make it an inch. All right, so you fold it good like this. Let me get my bone folder, because this is a little bit heavier music paper than I had thought. The other one didn't seem as heavy, but it came out of the same book. So just make sure you give that a good press. Okay, now what you want to do is, you've got it like this. I'm gonna glue that down. Hold on, because I need it glued down. Hold on one second, please, while that's gluing. You want to make sure it's all glued, okay? And then fold it up like this, okay? And then you simply want to fold it back down and open it up like so, okay? You want to take this side and you want to press it in like this. See? And then you want to take this side and do the same thing. Take this side, and fold it in like this. See? Then you want to take this and fold it up, and then you want to bring this. Yeah. So you want to fold this up like this. Just making sure that, yeah. And then you want to take your glue, take this piece, and you're going to, wait a minute, yeah, fold this up, bring this piece down, take this piece and kind of hold this so that it meets there, okay? See, you're meeting it there. So I am taking my bag and I am meeting that on there, and this isn't glued still. What is wrong? So I'm just meeting it right here. And I am just gonna glue it there. Oh, I forgot to glue this. This needs to be glued. So let me do this again. I'm sorry. There you have like a tube, okay? You're gonna fold it up an inch. You're gonna bring it down. You're gonna fold this in this way, fold this in this way. You're gonna bring this up and I'm gonna meet it there. Okay, then you're gonna glue this down. Like this. Then you're gonna glue this to here. Hold on. You're gonna glue this here, like so, okay? And that makes your bottom. Let me just get this right. There we go. So, I want to glue that here, along this edge. I'm being way too fiddly. Sorry. And I'm going to glue this down here, right to that edge. Like so. Oh, what's wrong with my glue? Doesn't want to stick. I should have used my art glitter glue. I know that sticks pretty fast. I'm sorry, it's taken a minute for me to do that. And then when you open it and you put your hand in there and push that down if it's glued. Mine's not gluing very fast. Sorry about that, folks. You're pushing it so that the bottom is flat. Okay. Hold on. My glue is not sticking very fast. And it keeps coming undone. So I'm just pushing these kind of out so that I have a nice flat bottom. If you want one with a flat bottom. And then you can just decorate it however you want. Or what I did was I folded this like so on the other one. Then I brought it back and I cut this here, and then I cut it along the back of here. This is the front. No, that's the back. So I want to cut the front, not the back. I want to cut the front. Okay, that's going to be the back because that's where my crease is. That's where it says gather around the Christmas tree. I'm going to put some washi there and decorate it. I'm going to cut along this line. This is the front I'm cutting. You don't have to do this, but it looks really pretty. Don't throw this away. It's a great scrap. And then just cut this piece off. Then take a pair of decorated scissors or some pinking shears or whatever you have, right? Make sure that's glued down. I don't know what's wrong with my glue today. That's finally starting to set a little bit better, but not really. Just push your hand down in there and it will glue. I might not have it glued all the way over. So then what I did was I took my decorative scissors and I just kind of rounded the back. Go across like this. And then down again to meet that corner so that it looks good on both sides. And you could even cut across this way to make it look like that as well, which I'm not going to do. I'm just going to keep it like this. Get this to stand upright. It's getting there. I didn't glue it all the way across. I can feel it. But just put your hand in there, or what have you, and you've got your stand-up bag. And then you could add tissue paper, right? You could add something really cute like this. I'd have to, you know, take something off of it, but you could still see the music. I'd probably put something with a Christmas tree on it. Does this have a Christmas tree on it? Well, no, but wouldn't that be cute? And I'd, you know, still have, you know, some music paper. Still have the music paper in the back. Put some cute washi, a little pocket. You know, decorate it any way you want. Decoupage it with napkin. Nothing at all. I think gather around the Christmas tree and the music paper is adorable. And then some lace or, you know, any kind of trim. I have just some pieces over here, but, you know, you could add some trim. Oh my gosh, so cute. And then, let's see. I'm not going to do it now, but we could put some trim here. And then, we could put some trim here. And we could add something like this, you know, in the middle. And then put a pocket on the side, put some sentiments, you know, make a little card, you know, to put on it or what have you. So that, my folks, my wonderful followers and those who have stopped by for the first time, that is a video for today. So we have these two. This is the background page from the kit. This is music page here. And then we have this cutie with the jingle bells and some cute tissue paper. I'll just leave it like that. And then, let's see, let me get some of this out of the way. And then we have this cutie, which I love because it's finished. And like I said, it's got the little gift card in the back. Cute little heart there with a little button. And the handles. And did I do another one? Yes, I did. I did a couple of them. We've got this one with a little cabochon that I made. Look at all of these. I mean, it took me no time at all. It took me 33 minutes for one video and 45 for this one. So I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful day crafting for Christmas. I know that all of you are. I'm starting to get very excited. Angela, thank you so much for the opportunity to be a part of your design team. It's an honor, a pleasure. I'm humbled. And I look forward to the next video where we'll be making the cutest journal. So until then, be well, be kind, be safe, and God bless. Love y'all. Bye-bye.